All right, here we are once again. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles. There you are once again. And are we just all happy to be here, ready to review another album this time? That's what we do. One of us suggests an album, the other three check it out, and the person that suggests it probably listens to it again to get a refresher, and then we all review it. And we take turns doing this. It was Mike's turn this time, so we're going to review his suggestion to review Dixie Chicken from the band Little Feat. So let's get to it. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles with Mike from Hub Tunes, also Craig from Craig's Vinyl Plethora, Richard from Calvin Wazoo, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robert Fitton, the person who probably has the littlest feet on this panel, I would assume.
I don't know what size feet you got.
Well, 9.5.
Oh, that's what I wear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We all wear the same shoe size. Richard cannot wear 9.5s.
No.
So the other three of us have the same size shoe.
I'm 10.5.
Oh.
I would think Craig would be taller, so he would have.
So I used to wear 11s, and when I lost all my weight, my feet shrunk, which they say is not possible, but it actually happened.
So we're just going to
It
move
is
on.
possible. It actually is possible because it happened. It's absolutely it's the weirdest thing.
Wow, here come those comments. All right, Little Feat.
It's a true story. I can't explain it.
I'm going first, I guess. So yeah, I have my own here. I've had it for a while. I've got it's great to pull this out again because I have a really nice copy of this still in the shrink wrap and a Monarch pressing. It is not an original green label. It's from 1976. This is a 1973 album, but still this sounds terrific.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a Monarch pressing, still in the shrink wrap, excellent condition. But anyway, this isn't Discog, so we won't go way into that. But Little Feat, come on, Southern rock band, not one of the ones that's usually talked about on the scale of someone like Lynyrd Skynyrd, or actually they're from Los Angeles, right? But they're from LA. Swampy Southern. They're grouped in with Southern rock bands. Yeah. Maybe they're from Southern California. I mean Southern Los Angeles. Yeah, they're definitely from Southern California. But yeah, Lowell George, Bill Payne, two of the main members, but you also have Sam Clayton, Richard Hayward, Kenny Gradney, and Paul Barrere. Had this album on CD, since probably the late 80s. Got the record probably in the maybe early 2000s. I picked this up. And so I know this a lot, I know this album pretty well. Dixie Chicken is the big song on here. It's the lead track. Very fun song, very fun story song, very cleverly written song about this woman who takes advantage, and this guy spent all his money on her, and bought her a house and I think they had children, maybe they didn't, but had all these things happened, and and she just keeps saying, if you be my Dixie Chicken, I'll be your Tennessee Lamb. We can walk together in Dixieland. And then he finds out later on that she says this to everybody, and she's been around, and she's made everybody a fool. So, that's great. That's an excellent way to start this. And then the album gets a little more mellow than some of their other big albums, like Sailing Shoes and the debut and all that. It's a little more mellow than I remember it, but it's a great mood. It's a great, kind of more of a chill out kind of Little Feat album, with tracks like Roll 'Em Easy. I mean, obviously a title like Roll 'Em Easy, it's going to be kind of mellow. On Your Way Down, love that. Love the old sayings that they're not afraid to use. Some of them are cliches, but I don't know. I mean, when a band like this does cliches, they sound a little more fresh. They sound like something their mama passed down to them or something, Be nice to the people you meet on the way up because you're going to meet those people on the way down. You've heard that a million times, but when they sing it, it still has an air of authenticity to it. Fool Yourself. Oh, Walking All Night is probably my second favorite. I mean, I like all these pretty much, but that one is always been a standout. I love the whole attitude of that. And I'm assuming it's a prostitute, right? Because she's walking up and down the street. She's got a kiss on her lips for the asking. She's been walking all night. She's walking up that one street or whatever, and then going down excellent. Love that. Fat Man in the Bathtub is one of that. They always That was always a big concert one for them. Total boogie rock tune, but a little more of that Cajun kind of Southern flair going on in that one as well. And Lafayette Railroad, great mellow kind of just total chill out instrumental to end this album. So there's great tracks all throughout this entire thing. Like I said, it's a little, if you want Little Feat, but you're in a little more of a mellow kind of laid back mood after the big romp of the title track, that's what you get with this. I always thought the album artwork was interesting. Doesn't really go with the album, I don't think. I mean, this looks like something that would be on a I would expect I'd expect to find an album that looks like that in the 99-cent bin, like it's an old
the
I don't know,
something
from the 50s. Looking like
the Down on the Farm cover to me seems like it would go with this title better because
they have
it's a duck on the cover, but it's
sailing shoes with the cake, and but this one's a little more like looking like it's almost like a Reader's Digest box set album cover.
That's
the back cover with the guys on it, but I mean, come on, that's 5 rainbows for that Little Feat album.
Oh, all right. Well, I have 2 Little Feat albums. I didn't have this one. I have their debut, and then I have Time Loves a Hero. And, to me, I really like Little Feat, and I really like this album. But they're also one of these bands that, I don't know, they're very good at what they do, and they're very consistent at what they do. They don't pull a lot of surprises to me anyway. And I just really like on this album the guitar and slide guitar that's going on here. Now, the credits say Lowell George is doing guitar, but also Paul Barrere, something like that. I don't know which one's doing the slide guitar, but it's just really exquisite in some parts. They get lumped with Southern rock, but to me, it's kind of they're their own sound in a way. I mean, the Little Feat sound is the Little Feat sound, and it pulls in the Southern rock. It pulls in a bit of blues. It pulls in a lot of soul and funk. And then it gives it this edge that only they can do. I mean, it's just so that it doesn't sound like when Lowell George is singing, it doesn't sound like he's trying to be, when I was trying to think of who the soul singer is that he kind of sounds like with some of the songs. But he's just got his own mood and his own grind into the way he sings. There's only one weak song to me, and that's the song "Kick It Off." It kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't. It sounds off compared to the rest of the record, but it's not skippable. I wouldn't call it a skippable track. It's just, I don't know, it just kind of interrupts the flow a bit. But the songs they do about trains, I don't know, those always seem to be really good songs on any of their albums. So, I mean, you got 2 Trains, and then you got the closer, the instrumental, Lafayette Railroad. That's just got, I wish I knew which one of them was playing the slide guitar, because that,
I think it's Lowell.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay. It's just killer. I love the way it plays.
Yeah.
I just there's parts of it I wrote down in my notes that 2 Trains. Now, 2 Trains, that was one of their singles too, wasn't it? Was it the B-side to Dixie Chicken?
Yeah, it was a B-side.
Yeah. The rest of the songs were definitely new to me. I hadn't heard them before. I really like the electric piano and the flute introduction to Juliet. I love the way that song started with that. The Roll 'Em Easy, I wrote down Very Sticky Fingers, which, that was a couple of years before, I think. And then what's the other one? Not the Two Trains one. On Your Way Down.
Yeah.
A solid song, like Robert was saying, but I also wrote down Very the Band. So there's a little bit of similarities in sound there, but I go back to the fact that Little Feat really had their own thing, and it's not like even though they get put in the genre of Southern rock, it's not like they are like the Marshall Tucker Band or their who's the other one I keep thinking of, Elvin Bishop. They're definitely not in that realm. They just got their, it's kind of surprising that they were from LA.
Yeah.
But then, Lowell George was with the Mothers, and that was all the LA scene. And so they were, they all knew each other. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give it 4.5 rainbows.
All right. So far, we got a solid album. Now here comes Craig.
Oh, here comes Craig.
I didn't hate it.
To foil it all, I didn't hate it. Yeah, that is my normal response lately. So, I mean, we all know. I think I mentioned it when. Yeah. That I mean, I've never heard anything by them, so I'm familiar with the name, the album covers. They're iconic, most of them. So it's like you can't not know who they are, but you can go through your life of never hearing them. So, I mean, in my 25 years, I have never heard them. Oh, I'd love to lie. My 25 plus 27 years. And I know that Linda Ronstadt did some stuff with them. So, I know a few things. I think she did a couple songs or did one of their songs, or I don't know. I know Willin was one of them.
Yeah.
But, and then
Linda Ronstadt did Willin?
Yeah. It's a beautiful version.
Yeah. And then something, All That You
Linda
Dream.
Ronstadt's a truck driver on Speed. Okay. Anyway, continue.
But I like it. I mean, I just know that song. So, but didn't know it was them. Anyways, yeah. So I didn't hate it. Just kidding. This was good. I mean, it starts off strong and it just continues to go. Two Trains, my notes are, I love the backing vocals. I did just kind of brought it all in and brought it all together. And that might have been one of my favorites. On Your Way, also that it had a nice groove and just a really good vibe to the song. Walking All Night was fantastic. So yeah, it was enjoyable. It didn't like bum me out. Man. Learned a little bit about him. Obviously I didn't know anything about him. Didn't realize, he had died so young. And I mean, but I guess they broke up before, like a few months before he actually died, according to what I've read. But that was
still together.
Huh?
Unfortunately, they're still together.
Well, yeah, but they've also had
one guy left.
Yeah, they've had like several different lead singers. I know the first one after him, his name was Craig, so of course I'm going to remember that. But and he did 3 albums, and then I don't know, but I mean they're releasing stuff, live albums and all of that all the time, but I don't think that there's really a lot of original members left. They're probably almost all gone, right?
There's only one guy left.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it was enjoyable, and I can now say that I've heard Little Feat, and that's wonderful, because there's so many things that I can now say that I've heard because of our channel. So I will
same thing.
Yeah. And I will give this album 4 rainbows. Y'all thought I was gonna hate it, huh?
No, actually, I thought you'd like it. Actually,
I mean, how could anybody hate this? That's the real.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know that I'll go out and like buy Little Feat records, but it was definitely enjoyable. And I'm glad that I got the opportunity to finally hear them. So,
So Little Feat, Dixie Chicken. This is my college band. I discovered them. I remember when I went to school, when I first got to Carbondale in '85. The guy across the hall was like a Little Feat head. He loved Little Feat, like all day long. He was playing, and that's where I kind of got turned on to him, and I've just been a huge fan ever since. They didn't make a bad album. All their albums are good. That final one, not quite as good as the first, 5 or 6 or 5, I think, but really good. And also their live album. That's one of the great live albums of all time. They were definitely a live band. There you go.
that's a great cover too.
Yeah. Waiting for Columbus. Yeah, it's a great album, and they were a live band. That's kind of where they got their chops. And their studio stuff is great too, but live is where it's at. Really good stuff. And I've been picking these up. These are the Rhino remastered versions. And they always have like outtakes and a live concert on the 3rd disc. This one has 3 discs. Some of them have 2, I think, but they're great. They sound awesome. I love this photo of the band. Look at that hair. Just one of my all-time favorite bands. I mean, you guys nailed it all. My favorite is On the Way Down too. I love that song. 2 Trains obviously is great. Fat Man in the Bathtub is. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I like Walking All Night too. And it does. I love the instrumental to close it. It just kind of, Robert's right. It's a lot mellower than I remember. Because when I was listening to it last week, I was like, wow, this definitely is, it's chill. It's just got a chill vibe where some of the other 2 or 3 records, they're just kind of rocking, But this is great. I absolutely love it. It's one of my all-time favorite albums. I don't know what else to say. You guys did a great job. I'll give it 5 rainbows because it's freaking awesome.
All right. So Craig is totaling it up. We'll see how much this got. I think it's a pretty high number. This might be one of the highest rated LPs that we've reviewed.
Math. 18 and a half.
18 and a half. Mm-hmm. I know we've had a 19. I don't remember. Was London Calling 19?
I think so. I think we all gave it at least 4.5. Mm-hmm. Somebody might have given it 4. But yeah, there you have it. Little Feat Dixie Chicken. So you can run out and get that. Or just stream it. I think the albums now at this point, I don't know what the Rhino is, but the originals go for about $25, $20, something like that.
The Rhinos are pretty reasonable. I think 40.
Yeah.
And you can stream the Rhinos now too. They have them all streamable. So you can stream all the demos and the live stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. All right. So yeah, Dixie Chicken from Little Feat is a winner. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles. We're going to find out what album we're listening to next from Richard. No, from Mike.
No, Mike.
No, Mike just picked that one from Richard. I'm like, oh wait, that's the wrong name. From Richard.
Yes, the Tom Robinson Band, Power in the Darkness. And we'll go with the 10-track British release.
Okay.
Tom Robinson, Power in the Darkness. So yeah, we are the Vinyl Community Guncles. Thank you so much for watching. And another nice, concise little 20-minute review for you.
My favorite.
I'm Robert Fithen along with
Richard here at Kelvin Wazoo.
Craig's Vinyl Plethora.
Mike at Hubtunes.
Hopefully we'll talk to you again next time. Hopefully your feet won't shrink before we see you again, because they do that. Don't lose too much weight.
Littler feet.
It's true. Well, I'm Little Feet. Yeah. Gosh, it's really
the lead singer who came on. You said his name was Craig. Correct?
Yeah.
I think he's the guy. When I saw them in concert a couple times, he's the lead singer from Pure Prairie League.
Yeah, that's what
he was in the band like 20 something years.
Is he
Like,
the
a
one that
long
sings
time.
Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't know what it.
Vince Gill was later. Yeah, he's like late 70s.
It's the guy who did Amy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did. Remember when they had kind of a resurgence? I should have talked about this in the freaking video. When they had that
We're
mini
still
resurgence in
recording.
the 80s.
Yeah, we're
They
still
had
going.
like 2 albums. He's the lead singer on those 2 albums. There, and the one is pretty good. I forget what it's called, but it's all right. Yeah, still trucking around.
Well, according to this,
Still
shaking
trucking around
up.
on speed with Linda Ronstadt.